Hello everyone, and welcome back to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Last time we found an unlikely ally in one of these animated creatures brought to life. And we found a new enemy in the angel who's anything but. We only got to see a glimpse of that reality, but that glimpse is a visage I never want to see again. She's quite a gal indeed. And now we're defenseless. I'm still going with my theory that the ink that all of these characters are drawn on, the one that has enabled them to be drawn onto the people who created them, is some substance that was brought up from the depths. We got a glimpse at that ink machine in the beginning. The demon or the angel? We've already met the angel. We know she's watching us. Maybe this'll help. Dreams come true. Don't do that. It just has me weaving down these corridors. So much anticipation with every step.
Everything feels like it's coming apart. When I walked into the recording booth today, Sammy was there with that Allison. Apparently, I didn't get the memo. Alice Angel will now be voiced by Miss Allison Pendle. Part of me died when he said that. There's gotta be a way to fix this.
You had the role taken away. You said it was like the first character that you had really connected with. Just think, drama like this behind the scenes of something as... I don't even know the word. Something as innocuous as a 30s cartoon. Of course, we don't know the actual decades involved, but that's the art style that's being tapped into. We still don't have any manner of fighting back. We lost that axe. This game's got frantic moments, but so much of it is quiet. I mean, if we listen closely, we can hear the wind moving in the vents, the rattling of, I guess, the pipes and the dripping and just the wood creaking under the weight of this place. It's so much bigger than we remember. We've got to remember that we're playing as someone who worked here, who should be familiar with all of this and yet finds it so unfamiliar. You just keep doing that. It's like Spooky's House of Jump Scares. Creatures emerged from these puddles before, and now we don't have any...
Boris. Oh, you scared me to death. Don't suppose you found anything we can use to protect ourselves with?
Pipe? Okay, you can't... I know some people get annoyed, I've heard, when you compare this to BioShock, but come on.
This will do.
Yeah, I'll bash you gently. Here's the merchandise workshop. You do that on purpose. Come on, there's plenty of NPCs in games that follow a certain distance behind me. You don't have to be right there in my face. I'm not going to take a swing at you, though. This time. Boris, what are you doing? Boris, wait, I don't expect companions to have agency. What's this?
To open this, we're going to need to throw two levers at once. You get this one. I'll find the other.
Yeah, but first I'll have a look around the corner. There's a power box here. What do we do with these? Nothing, apparently, but maybe later? This stuff is just everywhere, and combat is possible now. Maybe we need to use these in a bit. That's what I'm guessing. There will be something we have to interact with directly behind us. So, you've got door release B. We just need to follow the cable to A. There's just so much space here.
Alright, let's go over this again. If the pressure goes over 45, I screw the safety bolt and cut it, right?
No, for the last time you do that, you blow every pipe in this place. If it reaches 45, you unhook the safety switch.
You sure? You know, this sounds harder than comparing earwax to beeswax.
Look, it's not that difficult. Just keep an eye on the gauge.
Look, pal, if you think I'm doing my job and yours, I'm out of here.
Okay. Well, we've just been given instructions on how to blow this joint. Problem is, we're still here. Anything in the garbage cans? Something that's given me a little bit of pause around here is the fact that it's like 61 achievements. We've gotten about 10 so far. So there's clearly a lot of extra stuff to be done. That flicker can only mean a projector. Or just a light. Oh, yep! That's what I thought. Ow. Okay, so once again, you're doing the thing where you don't die right when I hit you. Oh, you've got slightly more bite to you. You don't go down in just one hit. So that was a clown beast. There's clowns now. Because this place wasn't bad enough. Boris, you took care of your end. If we can find a pipe for you, maybe you can help us out? We need that to restore our health. But it does heal on its own. Whoa, look at this. It's kind of cool to see the Art Deco style sometimes merging with the wood. Like, it just appears in places. Gents and ladies can't get into either one. Is there something we can see down here? Doesn't look like it. Although something was here. Unfortunately, the pipe cannot chop through a cutout as readily as an axe. No, wait, we're not done. I still haven't understood the purpose of these things. Again, unless it is just as a hiding place, but we haven't needed one yet. Not gonna make an appearance. Is there still stuff to see up there? So does this mean can't go this way, or... Yeah, just ankle deep. That's what I was thinking. Something popping out of here. Feel familiar. I don't know, does it? Looks like these things don't always allow one to hide. And I don't like the sounds I'm hearing. Something would hit us on the way back. Some inner workings. Although that's not to do with the ink machine, is it? That was actually smaller than this. Alright, Boris, let's go see what's up.
So different. I have to say, I'm an instant fan. Looks like you've got a date with an angel. Come to me now. Level 9. Just follow the screams.
I'd expect nothing less. So, we actually had a choice to make here? Do wonder if we'll be back up there. Are you as nervous about this as I am?
Step out of your cage. There's a whole twisted world out here.
I better get overtime for this.
Beyond that, I'm not quite sure what the point of these things is. Alright, Boris, I'm following your lead. And don't leave me behind either. Wow, what am I, an escort NPC? They've been doing it to so many of you. And I see that clown up there. Boris, we've got nothing to say to you?
Look around. It took so many of them to make me so beautiful. Anything less than perfect was left behind. I had to do it. She made me.
Are we dealing with a split personality situation? Because I feel like I'm already dealing with a lot right now, and that's like a whole other thing. What are you?
Who would have thought? Me having lunch with Joey Giroux. Apparently times are tougher than I thought. For a moment there, I thought I'd be stuck with the check. But I gotta say, he wasn't at all what I expected. Quite the charmer. He even called me Alice. I liked it.
You really had that character resonate with you. Oh my god. There must be some reason why we can come over here, right? But all of you, you have to take from each other. Take what exactly, I'm not quite sure.
Now we come to the question. Do I kill you? Do I tear you apart to my heart's delight? The choices of the beautiful are unbearable. How's a girl to choose? Take this little freak, for instance. He crawled in here, trailing his tainted ink to my door. It could have touched me. It could have pulled me back. Do you know what it's like, living in the dark puddles? It's a buzzing, screaming well of voices. Bits of your mind swimming like fish in a bowl. The first time I was born from its inky womb, I was a wiggling, pulsing, shapeless slug. The second time, well, it made me an angel. I will not let the demon touch me again. I'm so close now. So almost perfect. Yes, I will spare you. For now. Better yet, I'll even let you ascend and leave this place. If you will do a few eensy, weensy little favors for me first. Return to the lift, my little errand boy. We have work to do.
Okay, well maybe if you stop calling me that. You don't even want us to see what's going on back there. So, we actually learned a lot about how this works from that. They don't have full control over themselves or the form they take. And when they're in this one mass, it's like they have no identity. They're scrambling for it, or at least she is. They all want to be what they're meant to portray. I guess to some extent humans are the same way. Boris, you over there? Boris? Boris, this was not a safe place for you to be. She said I could go back, said nothing about him. Hopefully we'll find him already waiting there.
My machines are hungry. Gather me some spare parts.
There he is. Okay, well at least we know she hasn't done anything to him yet. Okay, take the wrench, it says. It couldn't be any more Bioshock if it tried. Now we need 3 special gears.
There are so few rules to our world now. So little truths. But there is one rule we all know and respect down here. Beware the ink demon. Stay out in the open for too long and he will find you. For if you see him, you'd better hide. If you don't, well, I enjoyed our date. Now, let us begin our work.
I'm guessing you're referring to Bendy himself. Let's go. We could close the door also. We don't have to pick a floor to go. Seems like things are quite a bit more open-ended than they were previously. I mean, we can choose our buttons. The environments are actually quite huge for what they are. And yet, it's all very simplified. It lacks a map, it lacks, well, really much of anything. We don't even have control over our inventory as far as I can tell. We can hide in places like that. Interesting how there was actually the foresight to have them around even before they're introduced mechanically. Now what's going on in there? I don't want to work here anymore. He will set us free. There may be opposing schools of thought among this place's many denizens. Always make a note of the nearest little miracle. That's what they provide, after all. Okay, this thing seems to have a slightly better reach. Or maybe our timing's just getting better. That looks like a gear. But is it not a special gear? Hey, so the guy who was just here isn't anymore, and I just wanted to ask about that, what that means for me. Nothing? Okay. I guess I'll just move on. That incessant ticking, that's why that got me so badly. See, if it does the thing where you swing through, then you're gonna get a hit on me. Because if we have to run, bad things are going to happen. We need to be able to hide, and quickly. All these vials, like some kind of dispenser. There is soup everywhere. But what are we doing? What are we looking for? That looks like what I'm looking for. Search gear boxes on level K. Alright, so this is probably something that's needed a little later. However, having a lay of the land helps us. Alright then, we're getting in over our heads here. Let's just do what it tells us and nothing more. There's actually a lot. Let's just go back to K.
Have you met him? The ink demon. They say he hears everything. Every creak of the floor. Every rustle of paper. I wouldn't run so fast if I were you. You never know what will draw him in.
So, got it. Try and keep things quiet.
One down.
That's one. We need to destroy more of these guys. Well, what about the one we already destroyed? I wonder if combat draws them at all? Come on out. Yeah, we need to wait for you to fully finish your animation or it just will not work. Most annoying thing about the game so far. We're really just walking around waiting to get ambushed. Anything down this way? Come on, I need more of you popping out at me. Yep. It just says search gearboxes on level K. So it's not like there's one on every floor. Still now, we kind of have to move agonizingly slowly everywhere we go. Perhaps the boxes we were looking at before are what we need? I mean, a wrench could get us in. Yes.
This one's empty.
Okay, so the previously predicted scare, it seems, will be happening on schedule. There's two. No?
Nothing in here.
Well, let's be real. I already know where it is. Yep. Oh, hey, wait. You didn't even do the thing. No, you could have been there when I turned around.
That
See?
should be plenty. Return them to me. And try not to die on the way back.
Might be easier said than done. Remember, always keep an eye out for those stations. There's one over there. Although at this distance, it may be better to just run for the elevator. Can we open this door? Have we tried? We can. Ooh. Do I want to is the question. I wonder if these floors are actually physically connected by stairs. Because this is actually a lot of flights. 3 gears. Lots of ink. Lots of strange stacking going on. Yeah, I bet you can actually walk between them. God. Yeah, we can call the elevator from anywhere. Okay, but we're needed in a specific place. That place being level 9. Coming? Oh, please tell me you're coming. I'll be honest, I turned around, I saw that black mass there, and I thought something was there.
Sammy said I had talent. He was always a good liar. Still, he was once a very handsome man.
Who even knows what's become of him now? I mean, I'm not sure you can really die. Only be returned.
Punching in.
Oh, hey, wait, there's a recorder here.
These blasted elevators. Sometimes they open, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come, and sometimes they keep on going to hell and back. I keep telling these people, if Mr. Joey Drew keeps cutting corners like this, someone's sure to end up falling to their death. And it sure ain't gonna be me. I'm taking the stairs.
Seems like he was doing uncouth things all over. But still, maybe a bit of foreshadowing for how this segment could end. In the biggest area, you discouraged me from running.
Have you seen them? The swollen ones. They're just stuffed full of extra thick ink. It makes me sick. And yet, it's the perfect thing for keeping myself together. If you're gonna catch them, you'll have to learn to move quietly. Come back to my door. I have something that you'll need.
Take the ink syringe. Collect 3 extra thick ink. Huh, so we need to sneak up on them. This is mechanically actually getting a bit more complex than the first two. I was thinking about how the combat was extremely basic. Now there's a bit more to it. Okay, so we are going to level 11. Right here where we just came from. This takes a little bit more out of you. What is that? Are we actually in some way able to change weapons? Hang on. Options, settings, controls. This is a weird menu. This is a weird menu. Advanced. Okay, that's all graphics options. Why are you running at that? Should run a little better too. It's like defaulting to like the max my graphics card is capable of. And now we can harvest some of that. Look at that! You're wielding your head on like, you're wielding your head on a stick, using it as a flail. Well, we have 2 out of 3. There's a lot of nonsense on this floor, though. The way you just slowly limp towards me.
Makes my skin crawl. Bring me back my equipment, please.
Sure thing. But there may be more for me to see. There's reason to explore. We know that. Perhaps we don't want to, though. Oh, there's a window. I get the feeling we'll... I was gonna say be there soon. I didn't think right away. I don't know what it is. All I know is I don't want to deal with it. Oh, you're gone. You know, with all the leaks and the claustrophobic environments, all the windows and portholes, sometimes it feels like we're at the bottom of the ocean. I was just thinking about how when we first came in, we always had the glow from underneath the exit door behind us. We always had that comfort. Now, we've got none of that. Our isolation was emphasized by that fall through many floors.
There was an angel, and she was beautiful and loved by all. She was perfect, no matter what Joey said.
You struggled to piece an identity together when you crawled out of the sludge. Looks like you might have retained something that you left behind as well. I'm just afraid to sprint.
I'll make this simple. Look for valve panels. Turn the little wheels. Then bring me their power cores. Please don't make me regret sparing you. I can always change my mind.
And I get the impression you will. Oh, a plunger! We're using a plunger now. Solve the ink tubes on level P. So maybe this one will be a bit more puzzle-focused. I could use some puzzles after all this. We've got to remember to try more of these doors. In most games, a door that'll open will stand out. But it seems like this is just the bottom of the stairs. Interesting that we can also enter this elevator from the side, huh? So, where did you say that was? Level P. Boris, I'll be honest, I appreciate having you here as an elevator attendant. A silent partner, that's what you are. I wanted to put the plunger on your nose as, like, you know, a little boop. But something tells me that would go wrong for me. Well, that gave us something. I'm not quite sure what. Here we are. You things are virtually guaranteed to hit me now. So, you guys. This is what we're up to now? I mean, I've already done a lot of fighting on this floor. Oh, it's one of these. It's, Ow? Oh, you're behind me. It's a Signalis type of thing. It's one of those Signalises. Hi, it's you. Oh my god, it's you. So let's go ahead and hide in here. So you're slow. We learned that, but it'll be quite clear when you're around because the environment starts becoming tainted. Which means it'll be quite clear when you're gone as well. Even our hiding space is taken over. Hopefully that doesn't draw you to me. There is a clear moment where you're gone. Okay. Leave you there. Alright, now we start bringing you down. I get it. We need everybody on just the right spot. Right? There. Okay, so it's not like a Signalis puzzle. It's just a lot simpler than that. There we are. Now we can open this. And grab the core. Thank you. I anticipated something horrible happening as soon as I did that. The ones that are open we don't need to deal with. Okay. Yeah, trying to juke around doesn't seem to do anything. You've got some more tricks up your sleeve now. This is really messing us up. But even one of those seems to fully restore us. I'm assured knowing we'll have warning. Okay, you're already there. You need to go down. You need to go up and then down. The only puzzle here is that you're time consuming. Oh, and you guys can just pop up whenever. Should open you, enabling us to grab you.
Efficient little errand boy, aren't you?
I'd like to think so. And we put them into the drop box. So what's this guy's deal? He emerges from the ink and goes back into the ink. We can actually juke a little bit if we're doing it right from the start. This ain't the best weapon for this either. Hey, so, that elevator left. I definitely didn't send it away. I wonder, does he leave when the demon is around? Let's go, buddy.
Time people knew my name. It's Alice Angel, they'd say. Feels like so long ago. But those days can come back. Dreams come true, Susie. Dreams come true.
You had a lot taken from you, I acknowledge. A lot more than just the roll at that. Alright, here's your plungeables.
You see those grinning demons? Let's remove them, shall we? I've got just the tool to make this even more enjoyable.
I've already seen one of these. Gotcha. Destroy all Bendy cutouts. Oh man, we've seen these. I'm not quite sure where we actually find them again. Finding 3 without doing a lot of sprinting? Oh no, they must be around. Come on. It is so inconsistent. Alright, you know the drill. 15. Level K and Heavenly Toys. Now it says, yeah, just destroy them and beware the ink demon. It's nerve-wracking every time you're on this elevator. Like being a soldier on a landing craft at Normandy. Just waiting for the doors to open. Yeah, that's right. Oh, there's one. Now we know why you're hiding back there. I'm going on a rampage. Maybe, you know, given the nature of this character, maybe she doesn't like to share the spotlight. Here's a problem, though. We can sort of climb up here. You've been thwarted, Boris. Can't shut down the door either. Howdy, bucko. It's a one-hit kill on you, too. This thing is actually quite excellent. Oh my god. It's a second after you stop moving, it seems like. Alright, I know there's more cutouts. Do you count? Nope. There's one. The thing that saves us is that it does take a second for you to launch into your attack. If only we could go back to the bunch of them that were in the music room, huh? It is definitely possible to be faster than you, though. So, Kay and Heavenly Toys, in other words, all the way back, pretty much. Just hope we're not making too much noise. Ooh. Did we listen to this earlier?
Everything feels like it's coming
Yeah, we did.
apart. But I walked into the recording booth today.
Can't break yours. Yours is indestructible.
Apparently, I didn't get the memo. Alice Angel will now be voiced by Miss Alice.
The door to the demon is closed off now. I think we did make a choice. Maybe some potential for replayability? If only we'd had the axe when we were here before, huh? Something tells me you're a lot more powerful than that. I'm not seeing very much. But there's more. There's a bunch more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the very least. Oh, look at you. Never even had a chance. So that's like half of them right here. We only need 2 more. Fortunately, I think this is the end of the road, so we're really gonna have to hunt for that last 2. Once more, I'm just afraid to run. It's really weird. It's like a game like this, it's constantly signaling to me, okay, this is for kids, you don't have to be scared. And then something happens, I'll be pursued, or at least feel like I'm pursued, an enemy will pop up, and even just seeing one of these monstrosities for the first time, and all that goes out the window. I mean, in other horror games, I'll at least get into the groove, you know? With this, it's like constantly bouncing back and forth. Oh, there's one hiding right there. We just need one more. He was right behind our back. Howdy. Nothing here, regrettably. Which means it's down the bad way. The long way. And now that they've armed us up, they can't be held responsible for anything they do. Nothing that way, and the noises are scarier than ever, so forget that. Come on, there's gotta be one more cutout somewhere. Otherwise, what's even the point of all this? It's gotta be in some weird, dumb angle. That's what it's gonna end up being. Or that thing counts. Oh, there you are, there you are, there you are, there you are, there you are. Move, 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 and don't sprint while doing it. Just break line of sight. Oh my god, it is. You're at a dumb angle. Alright, let's get you. Right after we get you, I think I'm going to let one of you guys stand up for more than 2 seconds.
Now that was fun. Oh, but I forgot to mention, he hates it when I do that. I would hide if I were you.
Got it? If we hadn't encountered you before, we'd certainly be encountering you now. So he doesn't like his representations being destroyed. It's all about the representation. It makes sense. They draw from famous characters. The question is, was the studio founded on just this? Or was it something else that tapped into this? I guess what I mean to say is, was it always drawing from the well, something meant to give this being power? Or did they just think they could use it, or not even know what it was? In any case, you can just go whenever you want. No, my musings are finished. You don't need to be on screen anymore. Well, I know that there is no door there and that you are leaving, so goodbye. Thank you very much. Imagine I step on a plushie and it makes its squeaky sound, and then he just comes rushing right back out. Also, I noticed the achievement that I unlocked when I finished that objective was for destroying 4 cutouts in this chapter. I think it was a little more than that. I wonder if that's not like a relic from an earlier version of this task. Like in an earlier version of the game. Once again, this thing has the feel of something that released episodically, even though I wasn't there for that and I have no idea if it was. Howdy. Something to remember is that we also have more time than we think to strike these guys down. Almost back. Almost back, let's go. I mean, I will say, it's kind of an annoyingly long time waiting for that guy to disappear. Even worse if he's coming and the elevator hasn't arrived yet. Is Boris really leaving me, or are those mechanical issues we spoke of? I kind of suspect he leaves when the demon shows up. One of these days, this thing is going to rise up and something other than Boris is going to be on it. Alright, back down to level 9. It's kind of interesting how they've designed like a persistent vertical space. where we're accomplishing different tasks on different floors, but we still have the freedom to go up and down the entire time. And it actually makes sense considering you're going to be doing different things on all of them. Giving us two methods of transport in the elevator, which has the comfort of a companion, and the stairs, where we're all on our own, it takes longer, but it's just less waiting around. It's I guess, perceived more control.
The disgusting wretches have wandered my halls, have gone unchecked. They're trying to drag me back to the darkness. Don't let them take your angel. Hurt them one by one. Smash them into puddles. Kill them.
Can I really not keep the axe? Kill the butcher gang. Boris, you just chill in the corner, alright? I'll handle this. I'm not seeing any soup around, which sucks. Yeah, this combat ain't doing me any favors. There's not really much in the way of strategy once you're coming at me. Right now I'm just trying to wait for some of this ink to go away. You can sort of... I can't tell if you stagger, but we can move around. You'll probably be harder to do that with by nature. But as long as you're on your own, we can take you.
So quiet, like a welcoming grave. I like the silence. Don't you?
Well, we did it.
Oh, I hate leaving work unfinished. Fortunately, I have you to pick up the pieces. But you'll have to go even deeper. Down, down, down into the abyss. Take the lift down. Say hello to an old friend. Sending you a little present. A little firepower. Take good care of it. It belonged to someone very special.
That is a straight up Tommy gun. You're not even exaggerating. I thought it was going to be something whimsical. I mean, whims is the sound it makes when the bullets are flying past your head, I guess.
I forgot.
Oh.
It's a little hard to get a hold of. Oh well. Better luck next time.
That was a lot of setup for that joke. So you can make imitations of objects appear. Not so much anything you want. You know, like a T-1000. The T-1000 was a lot cooler than you. And would probably help a lot more. Down, down, down. Use the lift to descend to the depths. I'm sorry, Boris. Unfortunately, we have to. Thing is, what are the depths? What are the depths? 14? I'm sorry. There you go, you're okay now. What have you got for us? It looks like a ripped out heart. So I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't have done that I have maybe overstepped.
There he is. The projectionist. Skulking in the darkness. You be sure to stay out of his light. If you don't want trouble. Just bring me back the pieces I need.
Oh no, you're the one we caught a glimpse of upstairs. We didn't have to, but we did. That is so cool. Because, look, we've seen enemies before who you have to avoid their light in order to avoid being spotted. But the fact that you're a projector is not only thematically relevant, well, it's also a lot scarier that it's a flickering beam rather than a solid one. Well, the whole name of the game here was learning to move quietly.
No, I'm not looking for trouble. It's just the nature of us projectionists to seek out the dark places. You see, I've learned the ins and outs of this here studio. I know how to avoid being bothered by the likes of this company. That projectionist, they always say, creeping around. He's just looking for trouble. Well, trouble or not, I sees everything. They don't even know when I'm watching. Even when I'm right behind them.
Well, now everybody knows when you're watching. We've heard from you before. And now we know just what became of you. Had we still the axe, we could break this down. And as it turns out, a pipe works just as well. That'll help us in a potential chase. Well, maybe not really. Huh, you didn't call attention to that. We could turn the valve. It's still just telling us use the lift to descend to the depths. But collect the 5 ink carts, that's what we've got to do. There's the objective and the sub-objective, and the sub-objective is our objective. God, it is so dark when it's black contrasting with black, isn't it? Nope, no, no, no! Well, that doesn't help us. Go, 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 go. What am I meant to do about this? I can't run either. Go, go, go. Will you chase us up and out? Break line of sight. But you're not stupid either. You don't just go where it's dark, you'll stay where it's dark. That's what helps us. I'd really like a Q&E to lean here. Are you coming this way? You're coming this way. Off you go there. Then off I'll go here. It's a loop, you've got a patrol route. And there are places we can hide. Oh, it is so friggin' dark. Nothing here. It's just all corners. We won't know where you are till it's too late. There's one. They're slender, the 8 pagesing us. I mean, there's a little more to it. But you're still doing the thing where we're just moving through corridors trying to find... Oh my god, it's a dead end. We're just moving through corridors with a patrolling enemy trying to find things. Or no, it's not a dead end. This is open. Couldn't really tell in the dark. You're still out there. Scavenging body part. Did you see me? No, like seriously, did you see me? Pick it up! Pick it up! Oh my god. Go, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We're out! We're actually in the perfect place. Go, 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 go. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Oh my god, you're right behind me. You're right behind me. You're right behind me. Break line of sight. Doesn't matter. Go. those stairs are like Ichabod's bridge. And we've got to go back in because we still need another ink heart. Will you, I wonder, always go in the same door? By the way, I'm gonna be really pissed if we die here and we have to get all 5 again. Definitely have a bias left. Maybe it would be best to follow you, but I don't think I'm up for that. It's actually not a big space is the thing. We're getting a picture show as we walk. Here, last one.
They still writhing in your hands. Bring them to me now. I don't like to wait.
Nope, believe me, I'm not a fan of this either. Oh my god, there's... I can't do anything about it. Go, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't think I can really lose you in here, so... just keep rounding corners, that's all I can do. Ah! You blind me as I try to run. Go. Go. Ow! Keep going. I'm glad that wasn't instant death. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. We made it. Oh, and you're not gonna stop chasing me. God, I hate this thing so much. Where are you? Where did you go? Knowing the answer to that is kind of critical. Over there. Oh no, are you stuck? I think you're stuck. You're stuck right where I need you to not be. Oh my god, just stop. Stay stuck over there, please. I'm rounding corners. Hopefully that's enough. Open up. Boris, we are leaving. I feel like one good smack from this thing would completely upend a projector. Here's your freaking ink carts.
It seems we've reached the end of my to-do list, my little errand boy. I hope you enjoyed our time together.
Yeah, it was a gas.
Always treasure it. Return to the lift. It's time to go home.
Well, it's chapter 3 out of what, I think 5? So, I guess what I'm meaning to say is I eagerly await the boss fight. Yep.
Have you ever wondered what heaven is like?
I've heard everything is fine.
It's quite beautiful. A soft valley of green grass, blanketed by a warm sun. I don't think I'll ever get to see it. Are you ready to ascend, my little errand boy? The heavens are waiting.
I don't like the way you're talking. Don't worry, Boris, we're in good hands.
Do you really think I let you steal from me? Really think I just let you go? No, Henry. I know who you are, and I know why you're here. And you will not stop what needs to be done. Now come down and bring me back my Boris!
You know her?
Perfect Boris I've ever seen. And I
Ah, it's that kind of want.
So I can be beautiful again. Don't you understand? Don't you get it? Give him to me. Yes, I'll take him.
Not if I have anything to say about it. We're a lot farther down now than we were before. Boris, look out. Maybe the path of the demon would have been better.
All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Chapter 4, Colossal Wonders. If Joey isn't just Bendy, then whatever he is going to be far worse than what we can imagine. But given our history, it's clear that we have a part to play. It's just not yet clear what that is, what it was. Grant Cohen. Accounting and finance. Of course they put accounting all the way down here, underground. No. Yeah, that's how I feel about taxes, too. Looks like you may have held out here for a while, but that may not have been for the better. Oh, and of course we've lost all our stuff again. We had Boris for a time, and then we lost him. I wonder if choosing the path of the demon would have caused things to go differently.
Definitely something missing here.
We need to find a wheel. Somewhere back here? I mean, there sure is an absolute ton of miscellaneous debris we can sift through. Surely there must be something of use. Ah, right here. Let's bring it back. Imagine what a place like this must have in its archives. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, just turn on the lights to reveal the enemy of the hour. He will set us free. Real people covered in ink. With some, it seems to give life and powers, with others, not so much. Sammy was wearing a Bendy mask. It's like... I mean, it's what I've been saying. It's like they want to become these characters. And it's not always by association that they had before.
They told me I was perfect for the role. Absolutely perfect. Now Joey's going around saying things behind closed doors. I can always tell. Now he wants to meet again tomorrow. Says he has an opportunity for me. I'll hear him out. But if that smooth talker thinks he can double-cross an angel and get away with it? Well, oh, he's got another thing coming. Alice? Ooh, she doesn't like liars.
Yeah, you had other stuff going on even before the ink. I wonder if any of these books does anything.
So that's how it works.
Seems a bit convoluted. Oh my! And how does that help open the door? What will they think of next? Now we're having visions on top of everything else. Every horror game has to have visions. Okay, I think there's... No, that's all. 5. New objective. Enter the darkness. I mean, I've heard of a dead-end job, but this is ridiculous. Literal cages hanging over an abyss? How crazy would that be if this was always as evil as we find it now? It's just that it didn't show itself as clearly until after we left. That's even more horrifying. Not that we got out just in time, but that we just had no idea what it was we were doing. Hey, how did you come to be embedded in the rock? It's almost like you've been here for eons.
I can get across here if I can find a way to fix this.
So what do you need? Another gear. I hope a monster doesn't bubble out of there. Somebody opened the safe behind you. Okay, no, see, that's what, like, I didn't want. Do you have what I need? What do we do with you? I'm not seeing anything else interactive. I can't attack you. Somebody looted all the goods and ran. No, but seriously, what do I do now? You're looking towards the safe. Oh, I could just grab it off of you. It didn't look like I was nearly close enough. Well, we've got your ink. We've seen that it can form into different shapes. Maybe it can go here? No, not quite. But we can place you in there. Look at that! We're introducing a new mechanic. We're actually going to be utilizing the Tommy gun trick. And now we go like that. Oh, it's just like squishing a penny into an aircraft carrier or something. There we go. And there we go. Solid part should be no problem. This is, like, 3D printing on steroids. That's crazy. You had the means to create a post-scarcity society and you spent it on animation? Well, among other things, I guess. Hop on. I sure hope nothing happens along the way. Ah, beans.
Yay.
As someone who has done a fair bit of urbex, I don't trust that floor. This is what my degree buys me. You can't just go cry fear on me all of a sudden.
I see you there, my little errand boy. Your angel is always watching. What is it that keeps you going? Is it the thrill of the hunt? The thirst for your freedom? Or perhaps you're just looking for a little friendly wolf. Better hurry, errand boy. Boris is having trouble staying in one piece.
He's never spoken in a word, and he's all that I want to get back. You know, it's really crazy that the decision we made last time has actually persisted into this next chapter. Very strange that there's a major fork at the halfway mark.
Oh no! I just want to go home. When do we go home? When do we go home?
Not all of you have malice in you. There is a hidey box there. Keep that in mind. No angels. You won't speak to me, but you will look at us sadly. And there's so many of you. A majority of the beings here are not malicious. It's just a handful of extra powerful ones that change the atmosphere and make this place what it is. Imagine that. Well, we've got our flashlight back. That little finger. You're toying with me. You're not just a mindless ink amalgamation. You're playing with your food. Think how many years they've been like this. What that does to the sanity of what was otherwise a relatively intact mind. maybe the state Angel was in is why she was able to adapt the way she was. She was already uniquely suited to it. Come up and see me. Not like I have much choice, do I? Can't tell you how much I hate the sound of water slapping down like that. What is this? Plans for a Bendy theme park?
For 40 years, I've built attractions that stagger the imagination. Colossal wonders, such as the world has never seen. I have earned my legacy with sweat. Right in front of everyone. High-level investors, Wall Street tycoons. The ever-tactless Joey Drew introduces me, the great Bertram Piedmont, as Bertie, like I was his child. You may be paying me, Mr. Drew, but you don't own me. I'll build you a park, bigger than anything you could ever possibly conceive. But before you go taking any bows, Mr. Drew, know that this grand achievement will belong to me, and to me alone.
You went and got Andrew Ryan to build your theme park? That is an incredible level of petty. Let's open the gate. The lever has to be up here so we can observe what horrible thing comes out. Almost there. So, we're really not taking anything with us from one moment to the next, huh? You're dedicated to being as simple as possible. Bendy Hell. Tremendous fun for everyone. It's like a storage area turned into a fair.
These guys down in the warehouse get to play games all day while I'm stuck cleaning up after them. They keep locking themselves out of their own back room. So I said to them, look guys, I says, you're smart, right? Here's an idea. Why not make these games to knock open the door if you win? It'll be fun for you guys, and it saves me the trip down here every day. They win for it like a dog to pot roast. I tell ya, if these guys don't start realizing who the real genius is, I'm out of here.
Wally Franks, you may be onto something.
This haunted house seems like the way to go, but it's gonna need some power. Hang in there, Boris. I'm coming.
A haunted house and a haunted house. Great. Well, obviously we're gonna play some carnival games. How do we... Is there a way to, like... There we go.
Are you having fun? I'm sure Boris doesn't mind waiting for his rescue party.
Yeah. This window opened. In fact, all of them did. There's achievements in these here hills. We need to get very lucky for all this to work. Especially since the aim isn't exact. This is so rigged. Are you kidding me? It's just like a real carnival. I should have known that this was the philosophy even from the darts. What about you? Okay, you're the hostages. I can't shoot anymore. Okay, wait, let's try that one more time. Nope. Oh, come on. Come on, you need to be perfect. You need to be perfect. I'll do it. I'll do it. This is shooting. This is my thing. We did it. There we go. Perfect score on Bullseye Bonanza. Told you I'd do it. I'm gonna clock in, too. This is my job.
Another day, another dollar.
You are the calmest guy. You know, it is interesting that we're playing as, like, an older, like, retiree in a horror game. That's something I really haven't commented on enough. Alright, let's get this started. Sorry, Boris. Here's the power box. This is gonna be, like, impossible. Wait. I think if we throw at the bottom of the pitch, then it goes faster and harder. You've got to be kidding me. Do I actually have to do this? Okay, if we hit for the middle, then we can... Okay, I guess that counted? But there we go. Howdy. All set up for the haunted house, are ya?
That's one.
Power 1. Now, what about the rest? Did any more of you open? No, but we can pull a lever. Which will open another. The door system in here makes no sense.
Looks like I've got some company up ahead. Without some kind of weapon, I don't stand a chance. There's gotta be a way around them.
I mean, I'm kind of used to not sprinting now. Look at this. Even in their fallen state, they still warm themselves by barrel fires. Rosemary's Babysitter. Nightmare Fair. Seems like you were always in the horror genre. Demonic Tonic. Wait, this is a different thing. Are you kidding me? So the thing that we need is a prop that looks almost identical in the dark to everything that's been littered everywhere. Okay. So I take it this is some kind of distraction. Cans usually are in games. Away you go. Away I go. I'm assuming I can't carry more than one. Hmm? We're gonna have stealth mechanics, are we? I wonder what it says that we've only found you guys all the way down here in the depths.
The only thing that works around here is my ulcer. Half these people don't know a wrench from a dang steamroller. Bunch of morons is what they are. Spend their day in the warehouse arguing over who's supposed to be doing what or playing them silly games. Still, I'm not complaining. I give most of my time to myself. Suits me just fine. Only thing that bothers me is that mechanical demon in the corner. Bertram's been working on it for a month now. Says it'll walk someday, maybe dance. All it does now is give me the creeps. I swear, when my back's turned, that thing's moving.
And I bet you it will be soon. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Certainly got enough ink on it to have an influence.
That's two.
We can go back now. Trouble is, if they've turned, well, it doesn't matter because now we've got this. We can carry more than one. Maybe they'll stack. They do. Alright, that's cool. So somebody thought about this. Okay, you go that way. I'll just grab a couple of these, assuming that we may need them. That got knocked over. Oh, hey, that doesn't bring us here. We probably need to go the other way. Down the other hall. Free food that way. We can't pick up the fallen ones. We can grab one for later. Back up. Well, you're gonna start hitting us now. So let's just run. Wow, you actually got distracted by that? Okay, well, that's more than a little bit exploitable. I'm actually kind of glad we found that out now. But the next door should be opened. You back there, attraction storage. Gonna be something new everywhere we go, isn't it? Oh. If we weren't already in attraction storage, then where were we? Look at that thing. It's a tangled mess of discarded cars. All of it indoors, just sitting here abandoned for who knows how long, basically at the center of the earth.
Biggest park ever built. A centerfold of attractions. Each one more grand than the one before it. It makes my eyes come to tears at the thought. But then, oh, Mr. Drew, for all your talk of dreams, you are the true architect behind so many nightmares. I built this park. It was to be a masterpiece. My masterpiece. And now you think you can just throw me out? Trample me to the dust and forget me? No! This is my park. My glory. You may think I'm gone, but I'm still here.
Oh my god! Well, look, I'm not gonna lie, that's a really epic speech, but you are the least professional businessman. Okay, it's only when you stop that we can move up in corners. But you will try to shoot me out. Wait. We've got a little more time. Gotta get down there now. No good, no good, no good. Spinning wheels of death is what you are. Question. Now what? God, look at you. All surrounded by screaming bendies in a barrel. Can I sit in the clown tongue chair? Will that help? Somehow? Oh, there's an axe on the ground there. Thanks for indicating that. Give me that. Now we gotta figure out what we use it on. Fortunately, I know from past experience we can't break down these crates. Yep. I just hate the look of you, you know that? Anything gonna be finally in these boxes? No, of course not. Seriously, what are we breaking down? Am I... Ah, those things right there. Well, we'll need to wait for the stars to align again. But it's doable. We gotta put ourselves in harm's way, that's the danger. It'll tell us when. But it'll be so far away. Hit! Ow! And you'll just immediately start again. You're down. Oh, now I can't get through. Yep, up and over. I'm actually kind of impressed that it allows that. Yep. We're virtually guaranteed to get hit when you start again, though, so let's just wait on the sides. This isn't hard, but it's going to take some time. Down. Smack, smack! What happened to your arm? Come on, drop down. That's our kill spot. The hitbox won't go through. We need to be there. It's alright. If we're persistent enough, we can jump over this barrel. So that helps me. You're just always going to do it away from me, aren't you? No, not necessarily. Smack and a smack. It's just a matter of seeing where you decide to go. You're starting to bleed ink. What a torturous existence it seems to be for you. If anything, I'm just putting you out of your misery. There we go. I'm gonna actually make this the happiest place on Earth. Out of the way. It's a reverse difficulty curve boss fight. The further this goes, the fewer options you have for dealing with me. Get in there, quick as can be. See, the other two are already leaking, so there's that. The final arm is a bit more of a wild card. Because it can end up very far away. It's the opposite end of the reverse difficulty curve. There we go. Now we need to be on the other side. You ain't making it easy. Hit. And come on. Drop down. Hit and drop down. There we go. For somebody with such a bombastic personality, you went out with basically a whimper. You may have only had a small role in the overall scale of things, but you certainly had a big impact. You were a heck of a villain, God. Alright, we're through.
That makes 3. 1 to go.
We're on our way back. I gotta hand it to them, that was quite a boss fight. Absolutely nuts. There's 3. Only one more. That train we saw drawings of on the desk is gonna make an appearance now, isn't it? Actually, this poster has been alluded to for a while. I'm really liking the fact that every chapter actually has a definitive feel, not just in terms of the visuals. I mean, of course it's all got this sepia tone and architecture, but every area looks different, plays different. Which is kind of surprising given how very basic the gameplay is. Okay, maybe everything's not so different. I should have known when you were the only one who didn't get a real send-off. Up and out, that's where we need to be. At least we can run here. We'll come running. We need to be around the corner. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Go, go, go. There's a... How are we supposed to listen to that? Yeah, no. You know what? You guys can just pause and see what you said. Unless there's gonna be another chance. Anyway, we got the achievement for getting all logs in Act 4. Yep. Did that stop you? It's like you just vanished all at once. Oh wait, hang on, no, we gotta use the thing. We gotta use the thing, of course. Yeah, I'm looking. I can't believe that actually worked. A little souvenir. Take a photo at the photo. Dude, I've wanted to criticize this the entire time for having fairly basic gameplay when there's opportunities for more complex things, and I guess the idea is that it wants to be more accessible. I mean, it definitely seems like it's marketed more towards kids. It's got genuine horror, but the content itself is fairly clean, even if it is quite dark. There were ideas, things they wanted to do. Of course you're still around. You know, I thought it was some kind of banishing that I did, but I guess not. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Am I actually meant to survive this? There was no indication that that closed behind me. What is this? Huh. What happened? We're just back here? Alright, well, let's listen.
I believe there's something special in bones. With true inner strength, you can conquer even your biggest challenges. You just have to believe in yourself and remain honest, motivated, and above all, who you really are. Okay, let's stop right there. I can only do so many takes of this trash a day. And tell the guys in writing I want more use of the word dreaming in every message. Keep railing on that, okay? Dreaming, dreaming, dreaming. People just eat up that kind of slop. What? Still on? Well, turn it off, damn it!
Well, everything I say contradicts whatever the last thing I said was, but that's actually, I'm really glad we heard that, because it's important. it's very important that we learn who he really is, and that's really someone quite cynical. Someone who knows how to use this whimsy to exploit people. People like Susie. There you are. Am I actually supposed to get in here even though you just... Yeah, you saw me do it. That seems so dumb. Oh! Unless that happens! What catharsis. And as we learned, even though it's everywhere, that ink is valuable, so your body is being dragged off, a more powerful one. Right into the wall. That is so creepy. There's the one they all fear, the one even Angel doesn't want to mess with. Well, that should be the haunted house opened. And there's a bigger lever we can use, right? Yeah, right here. New objective. Rescue Boris. Oh no. Well, look, we've got to save our friend, but I don't think there's that much time left in this game. We've got to be near the end of Chapter 4, and, well, Chapter 5. These haven't been that long, so I'm gonna end it here in the middle and say that if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one when we ride the haunted house ride.